Hey there folks, it's Jimmy Stewart here, hoping this is finding you all doing well. In today's video, we're going to follow up on something I was kind of talking about last week when I was talking about Squier guitars, and I was talking about the offsets and some of the classic vibes, some of the paranormal, some of the contemporaries, and how I felt about them, because I, again, swore I was never going to buy one, and then a couple of years ago I did, and I've been kind of infatuated ever since because I think Squier's knocking it out of the park. And recently Fender has actually come down on some of their pricing. I don't know for how long, but they've brought some of that pricing down, and there's been some pretty good deals online. So today's video, yes, it's an empty guitar stand, folks. If you've been watching this channel, and I hope you have been, you know what that means. It is, come on, you can say it with me. You can do it all together now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, it's
New Guitar Day.
New Guitar Day here in the studio. And I'm talking about the brand new one that I just got 15 minutes ago here today. I'm talking about this guy right here. This is the Classic Vibe Squier 60's Mustang, the offset Mustang, short scale, 24 scale. Just received it about 15 minutes ago, and I'll tell you the quick story of this guitar, and then we'll actually do the up close and personal like we always do, and some tone checks, of course. So I've been looking around. I've been wanting the Mustang for a while, and haven't found one at least in the price point that I wanted to. Now, like I said, Fender has reduced their pricing. If you looked at this guitar on Fender.com, it is retailing at $449.99. They actually have it on sale right now for $419, and I almost bid on it. But I actually started looking around, and I was on eBay scouring some of the sites there, and I found a company out in California that had this exact model, this exact guitar actually, listed for $349, and it said used like new. So I decided I'd put a bid in for it instead of just paying the $349. And $349 was a good price. That was $100 off the new price. And when they said used like new, I looked at some of the pictures. It looked fine to me, and they said it looked like new. So I took a chance. I put in a bid, and I bid $250 for this guitar. And lo and behold, the following day, they accepted my bid and sent me this, and I just received it today. So $250 I thought was a great deal. Even used, it was a pretty good price. Again, I just took it out of the box. In fact, let's roll that little B-roll there real quick. Hey there, folks. It's B-roll time. You all know what that means. Uh-oh. Say hi to David. David Leatherman. This box has seen better days, but hopefully everything inside is copacetic. Thank me for my order. And I took the plastic off it, and here it is. So this is a 2001 model. It still has the hang tag on it. And I did match up the serial numbers to the back of the neck, so it's exactly as they say it is. And outside of a couple of small imperfections, it is used, but like new. There's a couple of small spots, and I will show them to you in the up close and personal video on it. There is a little crack down here. It looked like it might have taken a bump at one point in time. I can feel it, but it's a little surface crack in the finish. I'm not all that concerned with it. And it has the same type of small surface crack right up here by the neck pocket. Again, it doesn't look like it goes all the way through. I will show that to you in the up close and personal view. in my opinion, it's fine. Obviously, if it didn't have those, it would be brand new, it looked like. It still has the plastic and everything on here. Looking at the guitar itself, everything looks fine. As you know, this is the Classic Vibe Mustang, so it has the Mustang barrel type bridge, the Mustang Vibrato that's on here, and they did send that. So here's the packet with the whammy bar and the setup keys and the little pamphlet from Fender Squier. They sent me a thank you for your order and a 10% off if I want to order anything else off their site. This particular guitar, again, I'll go over all the specs with you in the up close and personal video, but just to go over real quickly, it's got a tinted maple neck. It's got a poplar body. This is the vintage white color. This is the one I was looking for. I didn't really want the sonic blue. I wanted this, and I was able to grab one. This actually has the Mustang switching up here, the El Nico Fender designed Mustang single coils that are in here, your master volume and tone. This is a 24 scale, so it's a small scale. It has got a modern C neck, a Indian Laurel fretboard. These are tall frets, the tall slim frets. It's got the bone nut, the vintage open style tuners, your skunk stripe in the back, your normal bolt-on Squier plate here. It is a bolt-on, as the Fender designed these types of guitars are. Again, very, very cool. We're going to get into the up and close, and we're going to take some tone checks with this and see what we got with the new to me anyway, Classic Vibe 60s Fender Squier Mustang. Let's have a look. All right, so here we are with the up close and personal on the Classic Vibe 60s Mustang from Fender Squier. This is in the vintage white. Again, you get your Mustang style vibrato and bridge here, your standard master volume and tone. This is a poplar body. You have a set of Fender designed El Nico single coils here with the Mustang phasing in and out on the left hand side of the switching there. Your typical Mustang body, again, it's an offset. Gotta love the offsets. This has got an Indian Laurel fretboard on it. It's 22 frets, white dot markers, narrow, tall frets. It is a short scale, 24 scale guitar to join my short scale single coils. Very nice neck. It's 42 millimeter at the bone nut here. And you can see they did a stain on this particular neck. It's got the dark stain. This is a maple neck guitar. Again, bone nut. Let me turn it around so you can get a good look at the back. Your side-by-side tuners. These are the vintage tuners, the open slot tuners. Again, solid maple neck with your skunk stripe, your Squier plate. And you can see kind of in the light how that vintage white will change a little bit in color. It's very cool. Again, this is a poplar body with a gloss polyurethane. Maple neck, slim C shape on the neck itself. Indian Laurel, 22 frets, bone nut. The neck is the tinted gloss. And I'm going to show you just the slight imperfections that I have here. You look down, you might be able to see it right there. And up here on the neck, you can see just a slight crack in the finish there. And that's all I can see. Again, this was advertised as used, but like new. And as you can see, it still has all the plastic on the pickguard. Still had the original hand tag on here. This is a 2021 version. The Indian Laurel fretboard's a bit dry. The strings seem fine. I think this is strung with 9s already. But there it is, the newest addition to the studio here. The short scale classic vibe 60s Mustang from the good folks at Fender Squier. Okay, so we saw the up and close. Let me go ahead and get rid of this hang tag, and I'm going to take this and put it in the bag with the. Well, I'll just set it over here for now, but it'll go in that bag with the other paraphernalia from Squier. I did do a quick tuning of this, but I will check it again because, again, I just took this out of the bag. Seems to be holding pretty well. And we're going to tone check this through the Monoprice 15 in the Celestion V30 cabinet over there. I'm going to use a clean patch from my hot tone, or Hotone, as however you want to pronounce that, and send it directly in. Oh, nice and chimey and clean. This is both pickups on. Let's go over the switching real quick. Now, as far as I know with these switchings, as these are up, they are both on. So on is in the up position here, and if they're both facing the same way towards the neck, they are in phase, and both pickups are on. If you go to the middle position of each switch, those pickups should be off, and they are off. So let's go to the bridge, and that will be up. Wow, this cool sound. I love it. I love these pickups. All right, and if you're going back towards the bout end of the guitar, that will make that pickup out of phase. So that's the bridge. Let's go to the neck. I'm going to turn that pickup off. Neck up, again, it would be in your normal wow, neck sounds wonderful as well. Now bringing it back again towards the bout would be out of phase. In phase. And out of phase. Now with both pickups on, you would have them both facing this way. Out of phase to have facing each other. Just killer sound on this. Wow, the neck feels very, very good. There's just a slight bit of sprout. Not enough to even have to really worry about at this point, but when I change the strings, I will go ahead and polish those down a little bit. It's right up in here, but it's not bad. It's not sharp, as you can see, but I can feel it. So I will do that. Let's put a little grunt on it, see what we got. Nice. Oh, let me put the whammy bar on here and see what that's going to sound like here. Again, this is a standard style whammy bar, Mustang style. We'll have to open this up. As you can see, this package has never been opened, so it is used like new. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put the whammy bar on here, folks. And if you've never done this on a Mustang, on this particular Mustang, there's a hex key on this side that you need to loosen up to set that arm down in, like so. Then you just tighten it up. And again, depending on how much play you want, how much you want to tighten this. I like it to have a little bit of play in it, but not a ton, so that it stays in place where I move it. Right about there should do it. Nice. It's a quirky, quirky sound. I like it. So that is the Squier Classic Vibe 60s vintage white Mustang in all of its glory here, folks. I'm really, real happy I was able to pick this up, add it to the collection. And I think I got a pretty good price on it at $250. Free shipping sent to the door. I'll take it rather than $419. I've got a little bump there and a little scratch there. Hey, you know, it's going to end up happening anyway. So there you go. The Classic Vibe 60s Mustang. We're going to do a couple of things with this guitar coming up, so stay tuned for that here on the channel, folks. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed today's edition of New Guitar Day. Until next time, folks, it's Jimmy Stewart. Hey, by the way, thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you to the subscribers for subscribing to the channel. And if you're still on the fence about subscribing, folks, please come on in. Come on over to the good side. We would love to have you on board. Until next time, folks, it's Jimmy Stewart saying so long. Take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Take care of each other. Be kind to each other. And we'll talk to you all very, very soon. Bye-bye for now, folks.